Hello, Emily here from Current Body. So if any of you have watched my other videos, you'll know that I'm a big fan of the T3 range, and I absolutely swear by their hairdryer, the T3 Featherweight 2i Luxe. But I've got a very exciting product here, which I was lucky enough to get a sneak peek of back in March when I had a meeting with some of the top guys at T3. And it is the T3 Whirl Trio. It's very, very exciting. It's beautifully designed and it has 3 interchangeable barrels. So basically every single curling wand you'll ever need, all contained in one device. So it's beautiful, white with rose gold on it. I've been waiting for this for ages. So I'm a big fan of the body waver, which I talk about in this video here. And also I've used the T3 Whirl quite a bit in the past, actually often to do other people's hair rather than my own, because mine has been a little bit too short for it up till now. But I've been waiting for this one because it kind of combines them all. So let me get this little baby out for you and show you how she works. So as with all T3 appliances, it's got this marvellous long cord, so you're never kind of constrained by a plug point and a mirror and that kind of thing. It's brilliant. So I have got the tapered barrel on now because this is really my favourite one. But I'll show you how easy it is to change them around. So you've got a little padlock sign on there, so you've got a lock and unlock. So mine's locked at the moment. And one thing I must say, it's very important that you don't really try and change the barrels over when they're piping hot. No, it's common sense, but you're supposed to do it when they're completely cooled. So you flick this main switch round, very easy, and then the little dot aligns with the unlock sign, and then it's a case of just whoop, off it comes. So you can see they've got like a couple of little points where they attach, and it's simply a case of you swap it over. So it really is, you know, you're purchasing all of your curling iron needs at one point, then you lock it back in. So this one is very similar to the body waver, a great big barrel. Now what I use this for is working really close into the scalp to get a real lift. It will give you, once wound around, although it is better with hair that's longer than mine to be honest, it will give you really nice gentle sort of Hollywood style waves. I don't have it on at the moment. So to switch it on, very easy, simple button, and you've got 5 little lights which are very similar to the other T3 products if you're familiar with those. And that indicates the 5 different heat settings that you've got contained in the product. Now, to be honest, I tend to use it on 3, sometimes 4. I haven't gone up to the highest yet because I find the curl set so well only on the 3 or the 4. I feel like I don't need to do the 5 because obviously the higher heat, the higher the level of damage, of course. Now, as with all the other T3 products, it does have this clever temperature gauge in it. So from the bottom of the barrel to the top of the barrel is constantly maintained at the same temperature. So what does that mean for you? Well, that means that even if you wrap the whole of the hair around the whole iron, you get an equal curl at the top as you do at the bottom as you do in the middle. You also get an equal curl when you curl this side of your head to when you do that side of your hair, because the temperature doesn't fluctuate at all. And that's one of the amazing things about the T3 range. With a lot of curling irons you get a fluctuation in temperature, and exactly the same as straighteners. Don't get that with T3. So what's in the box? Okay, so you've got, first of all, this is your large straight barrel. So this is 1.5 inches, and as I said, it's great for adding volume, and it's great for making really sort of loose, kind of blow-dried style waves. Then you have the tapered barrel, which I think is probably my favourite. And that goes, I think, from right down to 0.75 at the end. The great thing about this is if you're curling with this, and I do recommend you to put it upside down and wrap the hair around, you get a larger wave at the top than what you do at the bottom. So you get a more defined curl at the bottom, but you don't lose the volume at the top because the larger top of the barrel gives you the volume. And then finally, you've got the straight 1-inch barrel. So this is really for your proper ringlety styles where you really want an even curl throughout. Personally, it's a little bit too curly for me. It reminds me of the hair that I had in 1993. But if you curl it and then brush it out, you get really glamorous 1940s style curls, which look fantastic. So that's that. Now, also contained in the box, you get a very nifty heat resistant glove, because you'll see that these guys don't come with a clamp to keep them on. What you do is you curl the hair around using the hand that's got the glove on, and you hold it in place. So what that means is you don't get those little bits of hair at the end that escape and stay straight. You can really curl the entire hair right around the barrel and you get a much neater wave. So that's a little heat resistant glove. Very trendy. And you also get a little heat resistant pad that comes with it as well, so you can protect your working surfaces. And also, I really like this. Oh, don't drop it. This is a great drawstring bag that comes with it. Now, what's brilliant about this is it's really quite thick cotton. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'm doing my hair in the morning, I'm packing to go somewhere at the same time, I want to throw my heated device in, I'm a bit worried about putting it next to certain things. Well, this will protect you. Of course, it isn't 100%, you know, like insulated or flammable or anything, but it has got kind of 3 layers to make sure that it doesn't go through and burn anything. It's also got 4 little compartments, 2 on each side, so you can put the 3 wands and then the curling iron itself and then the plug in the centre and take that away with you, so that's really nifty too. So that is the T3 Trio Whirl. I absolutely love it. It really does set a curl so well, especially due to the adjustable temperatures. You can use it on different hair types. And actually I have just written a blog post about how I did my best friend's hair for her wedding. So if you'd like to click here, you can go through and have a look at that and let me know what you think of my styling skills.